Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is your host with the most, King Geo in the house. I want to first start off with saying thank you to everybody who have subscribed, and those who have not subscribed, subscribe, share, and hit that button right there in the bottom, and I'll let you know when I, King Geo, have uploaded a video. Now today I want to show a short, brief video of why you should wear a mask at all times, especially now that we are in this pandemic with the coronavirus. And if you want to do it for after the virus for every day, then it's fine too. As you're walking around, you don't feel air, you feel air, I'm sorry, but you don't see air, you don't see particles, you don't see germs, because our eyes, optically, we can't see that, right? But one of the reasons that you wear a mask is because when you pass from here to here, or here to here, or go here or there, whatever's here, you're breathing. Whatever's here, you're breathing. Whatever's here, you're breathing. Whatever's in this area right here, you're breathing if you're in this proximity, right? So let's just say I go, and this is a Lysol. I couldn't find the winners. So let's just say a person goes, achoo. You see that, right? So from here to there, according to the World Health Organization and other doctors, the coronavirus goes between here and 13 feet. Maybe not who, but other doctors, but Europe. But the norm is 6 to say, but I'm going to say 13 because that's what I've seen doctors from Europe do. So 13 feet. So you saw that spray 13 feet, or let's say that's not 13 feet, but let's just say it reaches 13 feet, or it stays within that distance, right? It can stay here, there. So you have all these particles this way, right? So as I'm walking, I already sprayed, right? I said, achoo. So all that virus or germ stays in the air, right there. They say 2 hours, whatever time it is, they say. So I pass through here. Here you come. You're walking through here, and as soon as you hit this zone right here, and you don't have your mask, you're breathing that in. And once you breathe that in, that's how you get it. That's why it's airborne. I mean, you can't tell by the naked eye if it's here, because if you saw by the naked eye, you go like this, ooh, psych, but you can't do that. So you wear a mask. This way, when you pass through that zone, you don't breathe that, So, like they say, 13 feet, that's like when you're walking behind someone, and that person sneezes in front of you, walk to the side, across the street. But make sure that you wear a mask. That's why when you sneeze to your elbow, because when you sneeze to your elbow, you're always touching your hands. So you go actually like this, and you give your person another hand, boom. But then that person has the virus in his or her hands. Remember, the virus cannot get transmitted on your hands. Cannot go into your pores. It has to have an orifice. And that orifice would be your mouth, your eyes, or your ears. That's what they say. Do not touch your face, right? So the minute that you're outside, you touch something, wipe your hands. If you have hand sanitizer, use hand sanitizer. If you don't, the minute you get somewhere, you have soap, use soap and water. Use soap and water. You can do it, they recommend that you do it for 20 seconds, which is much better than hand sanitizer. Then you do it. So that's the reason why you wear a mask. And when a person is talking to you, you don't see it, but that person is throwing out droplets. And that droplet can reach. So a person's talking to you, blah, 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 and boom, hits you there. You don't know. And you're inhaling, because especially if that person's close to you, like this, you can breathe, you can feel that person like this. But if you're a certain amount of feet away, if you're 13 feet away, then that person cannot, those droplets cannot hit you, cannot go towards you. But like they say, some viruses, like they say the influenza, that once it goes out, it goes down. This one, coronavirus, just stays up and stays there, and then it goes down. That's why it's important. You wipe away all the stuff that you have. So that's why it's important that you wear a mask, especially if you're in a New York subway train, or if you're on a bus, or you're driving someone's Uber or Lyft, or what it can be. Always wear a mask. And if you cannot buy a mask for whatever reason, you can make yourself a mask. But make sure that when you make yourself a mask, that is thick. I'm talking about something like this. I'm talking about something thick that can hold. Okay, that if you put it towards, let's just say, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you an example right now. Should have put it in pause, right? My bad. So let's just say I can make a mask out of this, right? Out of this shirt, right? But what happens? You see this? If you get to see this good, right? I don't know if you can. But if you can see through this, I can see my window through this. Or if you put it towards the light and you can see the light, then that's no good. Because whatever comes in, whatever comes out is going to come in. So if you could blow through it, and you can blow out a lighter, it's no good. So if you can see through it, it's no good. So you try to, double it if you can. And then you put on like this. You double it. Whichever way, as long as you cover this. Stop doing this. And walking around. You're not doing nothing. You're not accomplishing anything. To be honest with you. You're defeating the purpose. So make sure you cover yourself like this way. And when you put on the mask, make sure that you put on the mask like this. Don't touch the mask itself, because you're going to contaminate the mask. But this is not how to put on a mask, because I am not an expert on how to put masks. So that you have to go through a professional, to your healthcare professional, ask them, or see a video on YouTube, how they do it, how they put on the mask, how they put on the gloves. I'm just here to tell you one of the reasons why you should wear a mask. Like, we don't see particles. We don't see germs. We don't see any of those stuff that are in the air that's not visible to the human eye. We cannot see, but they are there. So that's why if you're on a subway train and you hang onto the handrail, it's very important that once you release the handrail, you clean your hands. Anywhere you touch, you clean. Because remember, guys, the hand is the dirtiest part of the body. Even with money, I try not to use that much money. I try to use everything I do. I try to do now. I try to do with either credit card or debit card. I try not to touch money, but that's me. But as far as the mask is concerned, use a mask when you go outside. If you're in the confines of your home like I am right now, that's no problem. But if you go outside and you're going to go to do your errands or talk to your neighbors, wear a mask. Until this thing gets over, until we get a hold of it, until we learn more about it. Because there are people who are asymptomatic and don't know that they have the virus. That's what asymptomatic means. It means that you have the symptoms. Not the symptoms. You have the virus in you, but you don't know that you have it. You don't get no colds. You don't get no fever. You don't get nothing. You don't get nothing, and you just walk around like nothing until it goes away. And then once they come out with the antibody test, and they test you and they say you've had COVID-19 before, haven't you? Or have you had to ask you, have you had COVID? And you go like, no. Why? Oh, because it came here that you came out positive for the COVID-19, or that you have antibodies on the COVID-19. And you're like, but I never gotten sick. I've never felt sick. I've never had any of those symptoms before. And there are people who are, that's what they call it, asymptomatic. There are people who are out there who are asymptomatic and don't know they have it. So they can be walking around for 2 days, 15 days, however the virus for however long the virus lasts inside them, without any symptoms at all, and just walk around and passing it around. That's why, to me, it's important that we should do a lockdown. That's why it's important. Why? I don't know why they have yet to do a statewide test. So the only way that we can truly feel safe, and the only way that we could truly open up is that if we do countrywide testing, everyone should get tested. Everyone should get tested. Not only for your benefit, because at least you know that you're safe, that you're negative. But if you're positive, then you don't pass it on to somebody else, and you can get help yourself. That's where the mask comes in. You know, because there's no point when you open up your state, because economically, your state of the country can bear it. And you open it up, everybody starts shopping, and boom, here we go again. Another 20,000, another 30,000 people have died. So we got to be careful how we do this. But it's very important, and I'm urging whoever's watching this, and you can pass it to your legislator or whoever it is that is governing your state. It's very important that we do statewide testing in all 50 states, the Caribbeans, everywhere. Every country should do it. Not just here, but every country. So you know who has it, and you know who doesn't have it, and you do you do tracing, and you go after the people who you think might have it. So that's how we get rid of it. But in the meantime, wear your mask. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. Wear your mask. The beginning to the end, wear your mask. All right, guys. So if you don't know how to do a mask, there are a lot of YouTube videos on it. Or you go to your doctor, if you're at your doctor's office, and ask your doctor, hey doctor, can you teach me how to put on a mask? How do you teach me how to put on gloves? How to take off gloves? So it's very, very important. All right, guys? God bless.